have you on CCTV News. How China and Tanzania are fostering ties over the past 50 years? Just to tell us the progress and the challenges lie ahead.
For the last 50 years, Tanzania and China have had this excellent relationship. I would call them excellent relationship, brotherly relationship, genuine friendship, and a friendship based on solid foundation that was built by our founding fathers, the late Chairman Mao and the late Mwalimu Julius Kambarage Nyerere. We have proceeded with this relationship subsequently following these founding fathers and then the subsequent presidents who came thereafter.
And we know that President Xi Jinping has made a visit to Tanzania last year during his first trip abroad as the new head of state. So what kind of role does China play in pushing forward Tanzania's development?
We should thank China. China has opened up its market for Africa, and China is ready to support African projects. Under FOCAC, Tanzania and other African countries, I would speak for Tanzania, has priority projects that requires funding and consultancy from China. And Tanzania would like to trade some of the products to China. Now, under FOCAC, Tanzania will be benefiting from funding for some of these projects, priority projects that have been put in the country.
Africa covers a wide range of fields such as energy, cooperation in the infrastructure, and also education and transportation. And the Tanzania-Zambia railway built in the 1970s is a very famous example. At that time, you know, it's the largest single foreign aid project undertaken by China. So what's the economic and political significance of that project?
Tazara, I would say, is an icon project, but also a symbol of a Chinese selfness in assisting brotherly African countries. The railway line helped in opening up Zambia and some other South African countries to be able to transport products from their countries to the foreign markets. It was the symbol of liberation in Southern Africa. The railway line helped to open up Tanzania. It helped up also to show the way the Chinese people can help other people. And politically, it made a bounding friendship between Tanzania and China. I would say in this way also to pay tribute and sympathy to those Chinese workers who sacrificed their lives during the building of that railway line. It was, we have a cemetery in Dar es Salaam where annually we go there to see the heroic people who sacrificed their lives there. But what they achieved today will be remembered.
Are there any other potential projects in key areas of economic cooperation? We know that tourism has become a new area.
I would say Tanzania is the best in tourism in Africa. Among the 7 prominent features and wonders in Africa, 3 are in Tanzania. The Serengeti, Kilimanjaro. These are very unique areas, and we see tourism rising and more Chinese tourists visiting Tanzania. But most of all, in tourism, we don't talk mainly on numbers, no. But we really want to see sustainable tourism, a tourism that people can be able to see, and also we preserve it.
Well, lots of people come to Tanzania to take a look at the beautiful scenery there, and Tanzanian students also come to China to study on the scholarships for some years now. So what can you tell us about the cultural and people-to-people exchanges between the two countries?
We have more than 500 students now studying in China. These are those sponsored by the government of China, There are those who are sponsored by the government of Tanzania, but there are also privately sponsored students. Also, 2 Confucius institutes have been opened in Tanzania. One in the University College of Dar es Salaam, and the other one in University College of Dodoma. Tanzanians have now started learning Chinese formally in these 2 universities. And the students who are here in China, most of them take Chinese as their first lesson before undertaking their studies. And we think that will bring us much, much closer.
Tanzania's plan to foster the relationship with China, and what do you see the prospects for future relations?
I see a lot of prospects coming, especially when Tanzania is opening up and when China has opened up its market for Tanzania. So the major projects and the plans that my country has been planning and the projects that are coming underway are the future plans. But I would like to emphasize on the words that His Excellency President Xi Jinping made there in Tanzania last year when he came. He said sincerity in friendship and equality in this friendship. And also he talks on real results when cooperating. He talked about the win-win situation among the work that is going to be undertaken. And also he talked about faith in resolving problems that may crop up during this cooperation. Those are very important points that he mentioned there. And following them, he will make all these undertakings and the projects that are being made between Tanzania and China prosper.